Hello everyone and welcome back to Game Brigade. I am Brian Greer, and on this show we do reviews, previews, playthroughs, and have conversations about our favorite board games. So if you're new here, please consider joining the Game Brigade community. Today we are doing the Rapid Fire Monday show where we talk about what games I'm most interested in that are coming out in either Kickstarter or GameFound. If you're new here, this is a episode series that we've just recently started, not quite weekly because depending on the weeks there might not be things to cover, but this week we've got 3 games that I am interested in talking about. So let's go ahead and hit the main screen and find out what we got. Okay, so we're gonna be starting off with Hippocrates. Now this is going to be more of a Euro-based game that I've enjoyed the look of it. Now this is going to be based off of one of the original doctors. I think actually the first doctor, Hippocrates. In fact, if you guys know much about like origins, the Hippocratic Oath, which doctors take as like, I will not harm anyone, is based off this guy. And so in the idea of this game, we're going to be basically running this hospital, and we're going to be selecting doctors, receiving patients, and we're going to have to try to assign the doctors with the right skills to the patients that have the different abnormalities or ailments that we're trying to recover and fix. And we're also going to have to be balancing taking on more difficult patients without trying to overwhelm or not be able to cure them, because if you don't cure them, then you're going to lose prestige in the realm, I guess, or the people. They're not gonna like that, obviously, if they go to your hospital and they can't get cured. So it's going to be kind of like that kind of a push your luck kind of idea, like how are we going to achieve what we like. I kind of like clean, effective Euro worker placement type games. And this looks like it. Really great looking box art as well. And this is from the designer who made that Troyes game, which is a pretty decent game. So obviously got some pedigree there to talk about. The next one I want to talk about was HEXplore, the domain of Mirza Noctis. What a title. So HEXplore is actually a series of games I've not ever touched in my life. And this is the 4th one in the series, which basically is a toolbox like, not a dungeon crawler, but I would say exploration adventure game. And what I liked about what I saw in this campaign and through their pages was that the toolbox idea that you can create your race, and then you can get some traits and then some additional stats or skills, and you can make kind of a custom made character. Instead of having someone that has predefined skills and you're basically just picking a character with their predefined skills, you're kind of making your character with the given allotment of tools. And what the cool thing about HEXplore is that all the games, so this is like technically the 4th version, is technically a standalone game, but it is technically an expansion. So you can take the previous HEXplore titles and intermingle the contents and the heroes, so you can have a lot of wild different types of options. There was another dungeon crawler that I actually did a review for, Legends Untold, which had kind of a similar toolbox building design, and I really liked it. So that one, because of my enjoyment of Legends Untold, it has brought this one to my attention. I also really like gothic horror art. I think it's really, I don't know, it always really intrigues me. So anytime I see that kind of stuff, I definitely want to take a look at it. So this is the second one that I'm looking into. This one will be coming to GameFound, and they actually have a preview if you're looking for it. It doesn't give you much information, but it's got a preview that you can click follow up here and find more about it. So the final one is one we talked about last time. I think the last episode we did, Mythic Battles Ragnarök. They juked us and they decided not to launch when they originally were going to launch, but they're launching this week. And Mythic Battles Ragnarök, as we talked about last time, is going to be a skirmish game, or you can play this as like an epic campaign game. And it's going to be coming from Monolith, who has done some pretty decent games, has some pretty good minis here. The biggest concern that I've always had with Monolith games, and especially with the original Mythic Battles, was the kind of a weird rule book. Now, at that time, they were working with Mythic Games, who, in my opinion, has had bad rule books and other design as well. But this one is entirely Monolith. So I'm hopeful that this one is going to be tight and clean. and just what we're looking for. And I would say that this is my number one looking game that I'm excited for, Mythic Battles. I definitely want to see what this campaign looks like. I'm also interested in what the Pledge Manager will look like in terms of, are we able to get other versions of the Mythic Battles mythos or realm. So this was the quick fire series. I mean, the rapid fire. I mean, we just get through them really quickly, talk about what we like and what we didn't like, make sure people are aware of what I think are the ones that I would be taking a look at if I were looking at right now getting Kickstarter games. So I appreciate you guys for taking the chance to follow the show. If this is something you're interested in, if you like these quick one-hit videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the like button blue. Otherwise, guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow.